NRN for Low Carbon Energy and the Environment was established in 2013 by Welsh Government and the Higher Education Funding Agency for Wales, HEFCW. And the whole purpose of that was to stimulate a new initiative in environmental research and energy research in Wales, where we brought together centres of excellence and gave them the capacity to bring in new people from outside of Wales to build up teams, we call them clusters, to carry out new and innovative research.
What the funding does, it's not just about doing a research project, but it's about building a research cluster.
It's making us think about what we're doing individually in our own disciplines and how we can bring a number of those technologies together.
The NRN has helped to consolidate this research and effectively train new researchers in these exciting sort of projects.
NRN has been a fantastic help to us. So it's supported a research fellow at Bangor, a research fellow at Swansea University, and also a PhD student at Cardiff.
These fellowships are truly unique, and they've really given the fellows a lot of resource. So quite often you can get a fellowship but not much resource, but we've been able to give our fellows enough resource to be able to get on and do innovative work. The clusters are hugely variable. They range from clusters looking at aquaculture and the problems with aquaculture, a cluster looking at marine renewable energy and the modelling associated with everything from turbine design through to arrays of turbines in large bodies of water. We look at the resilience of ecosystems. There's groups that are looking at the development of grasses and new grasses for flooding and drought resistance. We have other groups looking at shelter belts for sheep. So the NRN, which is one of its unique features, I think, supports a huge variety of different kinds of environmental and low carbon energy research. Most of the clusters are doing independent work, but we've found as NRN has progressed, they've started exchanging ideas, interacting with each other, so the clusters themselves are becoming ill-defined around the edges and they're becoming much bigger things.
It came at that point that I was returning to work, and it just made a huge difference in terms of my confidence.
Returning fellowship came at exactly the right moment for me. I was coming back to work after maternity leave and I had loads of ideas, but I didn't have the means to do it. I didn't have the capital.
I was at first daunted by, you've got a small baby, you've got to travel, but I now see it as a good push really to really get on and make new collaborations abroad, which I wouldn't have done otherwise.
It's given me contacts through being part of a network. I am now attending conferences and I'm feeling really like a part of a Welsh community of researchers, which I didn't before.
There are not many schemes in Britain, nor in the whole of Europe in fact, that acknowledges the fact that it is quite difficult as a woman to come back after maternity leave.
I think it's incredibly important, and I'd be an advocate for it worldwide.
It has been quite remarkable to see how the network has developed, but we now have a true network that is really operating as a network.
The NRN funding has been, fundamental to us linking with the expertise at Aberystwyth and at Bangor University.
Having a great team of people working on this from both Aberystwyth, the British Geological Survey and the Cardiff University is great because it allows us to combine our expertise in microbiology, engineering and geology.
We have had funding that gets us all together, a new group of expertise that will never have formed if it had not been for the funding from NRN.
We've recently had a workshop where we involved people from China and Africa, and we're looking at expanding our research into those areas.
We've got 36 partner organisations that are involved. We've got 84 researchers, that's including fellows and principal investigators and co-investigators. We've got the 25 research fellows themselves, and we've got the 12 PhD students as well. So, from small things have developed a really formidable team of environmental and low carbon researchers here in Wales, and it is amazing to see what we've been able to do in such a short space of time.